Hand clap to the massive brothers and sisters. We are finally back. We finally made it to the very first out of 2 reactions. I'll be jumping on this YouTube platform. Welcome to this here, to the one and only Mystelics React channel. Of course, the next one will be in the BrBpTV YouTube platform. So you can definitely look out for that vibrations right there a bit later on today, brothers and sisters. But of course, I do appreciate every single one of you guys for tuning into this here vibrations, for which we're going to be reacting to a number of things which I think are rather interesting stuff, brothers and sisters. So, of course, without further ado, don't forget to hit that like button, brothers and sisters. I would appreciate that. Click the thumbs up button. And don't forget, brothers and sisters, to subscribe to this here channel. Of course, for you to get the latest vibrations when I drop my videos right there. And, of course, to help the channel grow and grow further, brothers and sisters. Big up on yourself for definitely tuning into this here vibrations. And without further ado, let us get into the vibrations for today. Now, brothers and sisters, I'm sure a number of you guys have seen this video. And I was kind of wondering what on earth is pretty much going on right there. Because I'm seeing that Scarrett, Melissa, and some individual, and I think that is Dronelia at the back, they look like they've been given some sort of plastic keys to people. It's a while. So Melissa and Scarrett going for the shake. Uncle completely bypasses Melissa. He comes for his key. He worry for his key come for. Melissa self. Melissa does freak me out, you know. Elas, God bless her heart. Bless her little heart. Because I don't know, Melissa have a problem. You know that person that doesn't usually be included in stuff, and then when they finally get an opportunity, you know, even though people still recognize them, they're still trying to fit themselves. That is the kind of thing that they're noticing right there. Because the brother goes in for Melissa goes in for the handshake. But brother is smart. Brother knows Melissa has nothing to do with the key. None of that stuff. He also knows Scarrett has nothing to do with the key, because apparently this is a World Bank. I see there, World Bank group. I think this came for, I think somebody actually told me about this, you know. But I'll break this down in a while for you guys. Hopefully the key is actually on this thing. So Melissa is trying to find herself. Okay, uncle, go, uncle, not in all your business, boy. Uncle, not in all your business. So long they're supposed to give the keys. Okay, guys, so this is pretty much all I have in that regard for the key giving stuff. It seems like the World Bank was pretty much giving these things right there. World Bank houses is not the government own, is not the government's own to give to the people. Learn to say it as it is World Bank houses. I know somebody actually messaged me some time back and asked me about that sentiment, asking me, but Mr. Lex, where are the World Bank houses? Because from my understanding, well, from her understanding, World Bank pretty much wanted to give build 500 new houses as a result of Hurricane Maria. Okay, so keep in mind, brothers and sisters, the keys that you see the Prime Minister giving there is not their own. Okay, this is not the state's own. This is World Bank's thing that they are giving to the people. World Bank pretty much had to build about 500 houses for a number of persons, and of course, I think it went to individuals who were less fortunate, those who pretty much needed the houses as a result of Hurricane Maria. So I must point this out. This is not Scarrett them or the state's own. This is World Bank giving 500 houses like they indicated that they would have done a long time ago. And Melissa them are pretty much handing, I think maybe this guy's from World Bank, because I don't know who this guy is. They did not coordinate this properly at all. Right there. Anyways, so they're giving the keys and stuff to the individuals. Thing. But it's from my understanding that the World Bank wanted to select the people and whatnot, but because of the whole Rona situation or some sort of thing that happened during that time where they were not able to do so, they then handed it over to the government, and then there was some sort of list that was drawn up, from my understanding. I think I'll go into that a bit more in depth. If you guys want me to go more in depth with that, this is the reaction, so I'm just reacting to the vibes right there. Nothing really in depth. If you guys want me to go more in depth in this, let me know in the comment box below, and I'll do one on BRBpTV based off the information that I actually got right there. So it seems like there was some list drawn up of individuals who actually needed the houses, and apparently the government them apparently, well, is alleged to have squashed that list and put their own list up, you know, in that regard right there. But of course, we can always get more into that if you guys want right there. But keep in mind, brothers and sisters, these are World Bank houses. This is not the government houses or the state houses for the government to want to pretend, oh, this is, you know. But I see they have the World Bank thing right there so that people will see who's really responsible for the keys being given. I think they should actually use a representative, but I guess maybe they think, oh, he's the prime minister, let the prime minister do it and what have you in that regard. So still having brothers and sisters. But so while the government is giving plastic keys and stuff, brothers and sisters, St. Vincent is on their route, brothers and sisters. St. Vincent is on their route. What are they doing exactly, brothers and sisters? St. Vincent has created banana flour, gluten-free. So those who have gluten problems, you can get some St. Vincent banana flowers, brothers and sisters. Made in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Contact number, these things right there. Something which I believe Dominica can actually do. But St. Vincent and the Grenadines have brought about what? Their own banana flour. Not just banana flour, brothers and sisters, but they also have breadfruit flour as well. Something that Dominica, Dominica could actually have been doing this for quite some time now, brothers and sisters. Quite some time now. But you know, Dominica is to last for so long. But the partner that said that he not even there again and Dominica still last. That's crazy. Well, at least St. Vincent doing their thing, and of course they are exporting to different markets around the world in that regard. More money comes into St. Vincent and Grenadines, they don't have to rely on CBI or VAT. You know? If not CBI, what else? But if not VAT, what else? Brothers and sisters, St. Vincent and Grenadines are utilizing what they have and finding the right markets and so forth. They even say better than organic, we are volcanic. So they're utilizing the very soils that was created by the volcano, the whole situation, because you know the soil becomes much more richer, and therefore they are making the understanding, or giving the understanding that the banana flour and the breadfruit flour is richer now as a result of the volcanic stuff. So it's interesting right there. But in Dominica, brothers and sisters, we have what appears to be, is this Dominica? I hear some kind of music and the kind of house in that there. Oh my ear. Where is that area, guys? Guys, do you know where that area is? It looks familiar. This is definitely Dominica, by the way. Definitely Dominica right there. I also see the number plate. So yep. So apparently this is some police officer, and a number of persons were asking, is the police officer drunk? What is he doing? What is he really doing? He's like, what is life? Hey, guys, I really cannot tell you what's going on there. There is a man that probably fed up of his job. I don't think he's drunk, guys. I don't think he's drunk. I really don't think he's drunk. Mr. probably just fed up and say, boy, see the country in, boy, nothing happening, boy, and I there in the hot sun just waving vehicles. Them vehicles don't even listening to me. Nothing. That's he probably fed up of his job, guys. That's probably what's going on there. But I don't think he's drunk, guys. I really don't think he's drunk. People asking me if drunk or sober. The man probably don't like his job again. That's probably what it is, brothers and sisters. Anyways, guys, this is interesting right there. So I saw this, and this is as a result of European Union agrees to strike or bring stricter rules for visiting the Scandinavian area. Of course, you know, they're removing the visa-free access, brothers and sisters. And of course, this individual stated right there, what do you expect? Or what you expect, you know? What you expect? No? Alright. No more visa-free travels for Dominica. We can't go to Europe without a visa. We can't go to the Scandinavian area as time goes by without a visa. Because apparently, like I told you guys before, the government completely neglects what the European Union wanted. If they wanted to continue visa-free access, it seems like Dominica just completely neglect that. So they decided they put in blows on DA. Anyways, that is where that lazy government has brought. Yes, this is exactly where Skerrit has brought us, brothers and sisters. Skerrit has brought us to utter dismay, not for himself, because apparently his families can go overseas. His children from overseas, his wife from overseas. Well, they are allegiance to overseas, so they can go and stay there. And there's a huge possibility that Skerrit himself is from overseas, brothers and sisters. So why should they care about Dominica? Make as much money as you can, and then let's shoot out. Let us create a mansion in Dominica, so when we come in to visit these people, we can be living in luxury, and then go back when we come out, brothers and sisters. That is the sentiment I'm getting. So yes, this is where the lazy government has brought the Dominican people. If not CBI, then what? According to Ian, it was, if not CBI, is VAT. If not VAT, well, it are nothing else. But apparently, people like St. Vincent and Grenadines know what else. Not true? All right. Where is Ian? Well, Ian not in Dominica anymore, brothers and sisters. He's in Cuba. They're cursing the students in Cuba for asking about their stipend that has been due since September 2023. Mystelics. Brothers and sisters, a number of individuals actually reached out to me, actually did a reaction on some of the actual footage from Cuba of the types of meals and the kind of things that they've been getting, and of course individuals for which have not been getting the stipend to make a daily living, brothers and sisters. Now let me help you understand how crazy it is in Cuba at this present moment right there. In Cuba, brothers and sisters, this is March 18th, yesterday, okay? This article was written 2024 around 12:19 p.m. All right, that's just after morning, brothers and sisters. In Cuba, hundreds take to the streets in rare protest as economic crisis deepens, brothers and sisters. Hundreds of protesters took to the streets Sunday in Cuba's second largest city, Santiago, demanding food and power amid of worsening economic crisis that has left many everyday Cubans with scarcities. Brothers and sisters, with scarcities. And you have foreign individuals who are Dominicans in Cuba who cannot work. From my understanding, they cannot work, brothers and sisters, and they have to rely on government and the family. Government decided giving them stipend, for which apparently the students have been complaining, say they have not received stipends from since this September 2023. And keep that in mind, I think that was the past 6 months. So I think every 6 months they give them a stipend, or it could be for a year or whatever it is, brothers and sisters. But from our understanding, they haven't gotten a stipend for, I think, the past 2 years. The Cubans who watch my videos, let me know that in the comment box below right there. I think for the past 2 years they haven't gotten it. And of course, based off this understanding right there, September 2023, they have not gotten. Maybe they got some, but they didn't get all. Maybe that is the case. The individuals who watch, please clarify and let me know in the comment box below right there. But it's very sad, brothers and sisters, because they cannot work. They're trying their best. Their families are suffering in Dominica. Inflation has gone up about 100 and something percent. I think 137%, if I remember correctly. Because due to the result, everything was going fine and dandy, brothers and sisters, as a result of how everything was. Everybody getting the same salary or whatever, in that regard right there. Then I think Obama lifted the embargo. He lifted the embargo, which of course started creating surplus and all those kind of things. Then more money was coming in, whatnot, tourists, blah, blah, blah. And then Trump shut it down, brothers and sisters. They put back the embargo on Cuba. All right? So as a result of that whole scenario right there, brothers and sisters, things just offset, So no longer you had the normal scope. Because of the embargo lifted, things open up, so more things started flowing in, people started making more and all those kind of things. They closed back again. So I'm guessing the same mentality continued, and as a result of that, created utter chaos in Cuba. The government of Dominica has not helped the people since, based off this statement right there. And of course, students in Cuba have messaged me stating the same sentiment, stating that they haven't gotten the stipend. The stipend is not much, brothers and sisters, but at least it can block a hole, Block a hole, brothers and sisters. But apparently, the government is not in that regard. But of course, Cuba is indeed in a crisis right there as a result of what? Economic crisis deepening, brothers and sisters. So The government needs to actually help out the people of the students in Cuba. Sometimes you tend to wonder, should you go and study, boy? After hearing all these things about government giving scholarships, and you think that is a wonderful thing that the government gives scholarships, but when you reach the areas that of which you are studying at, and you're doing your very best, sometimes you're doing your very best for you to try not to come back to Dominica. So you have to do your very best, especially if you're in stuff in STEM programs, because usually STEM programs, they tend to keep you up there. If you get hired, they keep you in state, they file for you, everything like that, blah, blah, blah. So if you're in STEM programs, that is a good thing. But brothers and sisters, you outside there and you cannot get your diplomas, you can't get your certificates, you cannot get your degrees, none of that stuff, because the government doesn't pay. Sometimes you don't know what to do. You don't know if you're going to be in school next semester or not, because the government is and then in Cuba now, in other places, you wondering what on earth is going on, because it can't work. You are trying to get a little stipend or something, you know, to help you survive, brothers and sisters. And it's as if, why should you go and study? Because studying comes with some serious problems in itself. Ain't it? Definitely sounds like that, brothers and sisters. So I would urge the government, to, give a little something to the people them. I think it's, how much is it now? I'm not even going to call a figure, brothers and sisters. I'm not going to call a figure because I don't want to be wrong in that regard. So yeah, it's worsening, brothers and sisters. The people are now, the citizens themselves are protesting, hélas. And that is the citizens that can probably make a little money here and there, but the Dominicans themselves can't. So that is what is going on, brothers and sisters. Pray for the students, the Cuban students, especially, brothers and sisters. I saw this video right there. This is a man who most likely is definitely drunk. And he knows things are hard, even though he just come out and just do it under alcohol, an alcalado, under alcohol, brothers and sisters. He come out and had fun. He forget he had work tomorrow, and they call him, hey, where you at? Hey, you think the boy got lose his money? The boy come in work. So far, it looks good, guys. So far, it looking okay. You can see a little thing there, but the bush cutting, man. Bush have to cut, but don't cut yourself, eh? No, don't cut yourself, because the hospital will pick you up right there. Anyways, this is something that I saw in St. Lucia, guys, and I thought it rather interesting right there. So while this man is working hard, sometimes you couldn't take the country stress, so you drink a alky and then you come work and you under your alleys. You under your alleys, hey? That one themselves not in that business, but he work hard, brothers. He work hard for his money, and he go cuts and buy a bed. When you think his problem over, it just begin.
Woman in a BACKSHOT there, live on the bed. I just finished taking the bed at cuts, and I opening the door, I get in my woman in a BACKSHOT.
The boy work hard to get his bed from courts. The boy say just take his bed from courts. He bring it at his home. Go out maybe to work, to come back, to come and lie down on the bed that he buy. And you see, meeting his girl there, creating tornado on his bed. Tornado, thunder and lightning, brothers and sisters. She creating thunder and lightning on the bed that the man buy. Boy, all you man, that woman probably was waiting for him to get that bed. Waiting for him to get that, because all this time she outside there and she checking, boy, that partner bed not good. Finally we get a nice bed. She just come and make thunder and lightning. Boy, all you man do easy, boy. Only to soap on the dirty ways. What you doing the man that for? Why? Man make his bed for him to come and lie down and you just take it and boy, the boy look at the boy pain.
Woman in a BACKSHOT there, live on the bed.
The boy say live on the bed. He meet his woman making thunder.
I just finished taking the bed at cuts, and I opening the door, I get in my woman in a BACKSHOT.
It gets serious when the English tend to patois. In
a BACKSHOT.
See the man crosses. That is cross you have to bury. Gas I hope is on higher purchase, you make that bed. Next thing you decide to leave the woman, and the woman decide, what? I want that bed. Gasa, yourself, you don't even know what to do. Because the woman decides to making thunder and lightning on your bed. You buy your bed. What you can do? You live in the woman and say you take in your bed. Or maybe your house. What you can say you leave the bed. You have to come buy another bed. So you might as well give her the bed. But that is a struggle, we boy. That is a struggle, we boy. You take your hard money to buy bed. The woman that was wasting time. She see no bed. She bring her partner, like a boyfriend, outside chicken, whatever. She bring to make thunder and lightning on your bed. Now, what is your next move? Brothers and sisters, if this was you, what would be your next move? Would you give her the bed? Would you sell the bed? Would you go and buy another bed? Brothers and sisters, that is money that is going there. That is a thing there. Would you keep the bed? Would you go and throw some alcohol and holy water on that bed? Boy. And the way the boy giving this story, that freaking me out.
In the BACKSHOT there, live on the bed. I just finished taking the bed.
St. Lucia accent. St. Lucia accent is the best, you know.
Bed at court. You know, when in the BACKSHOT there, live on the bed. I just finished taking the bed at court. You know, and I opening the door, I get in my woman in a BACKSHOT.
Turn down like
Blue
doom, boy. That is a boy. Stop your dirty ways. Stop your everlasting dirty ways. Hey, last week, I just feel for some fellas. Man working hard. The woman idle. They're just waiting for Satan to use them. And come and bring trouble in the man house. But what a dadly we boy. What a dadly we got, sir. Hey, brothers and sisters, what are your thoughts on this whole thing right there, man? What are your thoughts on the whole thing? And brothers and sisters, on the basis of this key thing, I also want to ask, how many houses have they given in that regard? Because from my understanding, the World Bank pretty much wanted to build 500 houses. I think I even have pictures, small houses, not that, but it looks okay. You know, if you don't have house, brothers and sisters, you can always move inside there, and enjoy a little life, man. Yeah, so that's my thoughts on this one, brothers and sisters. Tune into the next one on the BrBpTV YouTube platform. I will definitely be doing another reaction in that regard. Let me get in my lunch, brothers and sisters, and of course, I'll return to do the one for BrBpTV. It's about Mystelics once again. Be real, brothers and sisters. Don't forget to hit that like button, brothers and sisters, and subscribe, and turn on that post notifications so you can pretty much get a lot of videos. Get all the videos as it comes about Mystelics once again. Be real. Salute the king. Be positive.